Hello, 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 my lovely gems, and welcome back to Gems Life Live. We gonna get into some things. Hello, 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 my lovely gems, and welcome back to the channel. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Well, so word on the street is that Jay-Z is not happy with Drake for his line in his song with 21 Savage. He just put in an album called Her Loss with 21 Savage. And in one of the songs, he mentions a girl lying about her shots, her butt shots. That's what they're alleging, but still being a stallion. So everyone is saying that he's talking about Megan Thee Stallion and referencing the Tory Lanez shooting incident. Now, Lil Yachty came on live, I don't know why, to Drake's defense, and basically was saying, no, he was talking about another model who actually she's a model that, like, in our age group, I think, what, Drake's like 37, he would be referencing a girl that he might have been looking at when he was younger. She was like a butt model. Apparently she lied about getting butt shots, so that is what Lil Yachty is referring to, and saying that that's what Drake was referring to. Now, I think it's a clever play on words. Elk is her name. Yes, the model Elk. Yes. So I think it's a clever play on words, and I think Drake is smart. I think he knew that people would know that it was a double entendre and that it could be taken that way as to Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation about her lying about getting shot. So I could see why Jay-Z would be mad about that, because the trial, I believe, is next month and that issue still hasn't been resolved. So everyone's just kind of like fed up with that issue. We don't know what happened. We don't know, did he shoot her? Did he not shoot her? Like, this is what we want to know. Like, did you shoot her or did you not shoot her? Like, everyone's patiently waiting because you have to let the courts deal with that. But it's been in the court of public opinion for so long, a little over 2 years. So I could see why Jay-Z, he manages Megan Thee Stallion. So I could see why he would be upset at Drake. Now, the rumor is that he liked a tweet, okay? And shout out to, what is it, Pop Topics, I think. They posted it up, and also the Impressive channel, they posted as well. And basically the tweet was saying, if Drake did a little song, clever play on words, and mentioned, any male rapper that would have got shot or been in like an incident like that, people would be taking it a lot different. And then he basically said, but he would never do that. So it's very interesting, and then seeing Little Yachty, coming to his defense, I think that was clever as well, because it's like, he hasn't really said anything. And honestly, other than these little skits that he's doing with 21 Savage, you haven't really seen Drake out. I think he was at a Raptors game the other night. Somebody's seen him on the floor seats, but he hasn't really been too vocal. He did come out with his condolences to Takeoff's family and Takeoff. And that situation is sticky as well because of the whole Day Prince affiliation with Drake. And, he was really good friends with the Migos. Drake's very good friends with Quavo. Quavo is rumored to be in Canada all the time at his house. So I think it's just a really silly but tragic situation that happened. And I think it's all just timing of it all. And then it was interesting to see Academics and 21 Savage in their podcast, Off the Record podcast with Academics. Basically, 21 Savage saying that he wanted Drake to get in his bag, and basically saying he was putting the battery in his back to be able to say anything, because, Academics is saying, he went off. He was talking about everything in this. And we've seen other little lines about, oh, it's a 10 when she raps and put it on mute. Like some people are speculating that that might be about chromas and not actually Ice Spice. So there's like a lot of controversial lines. And he has been shouting out mob ties throughout the whole entire thing. So it's just really interesting the timing of this album as well. They pushed it back and then, you know, everything happened with Takeoff and then the album dropped and it's just wow. It's just a lot. So um I mean, that's for another video. I could totally get in conspiracy theories and unpack all of that. This is kind of cool. They did a Takeoff like mock funeral thing on GTA and it was really dope. They had a guy out there with the gun and with all white and yeah, it was just pretty cool. I wanted to put that up. But I know you guys are wondering why I have Tony Yeo in there. I love Tony Yeo's Vlad interviews. I love that 50 is bringing Tony around with Uncle Murder to do shows all around the world on tour. I think it's awesome. So I just put him there because he's giving the middle finger and he's just, you know, doing the damn thing. Tony Yeo, like everyone loves Yeo. Like I remember when G Unit was huge. And yeah, everybody was really into Lloyd Banks and 50, obviously, but Yayo was always the one to me that was just, you know, you could tell he was the one with that was a little off his rocker. But anyway, I feel like this is an interesting topic. It'll be interesting. I think there's always been a little bit of a like rivalry between Jay-Z and Drake. Like, you know, Drake has surpassed so many like, you know, he surpassed the Beatles and all this stuff. Like he has done a lot in his career. And I feel like, you know, Jay-Z might feel a little bit intimidated or a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, oh, young boy, you know what I had to do to get here, and you think you're just gonna do what I did in 30 years in 10. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of that going on. You know what I mean? And like I find it weird that Beyonce and Drake have never done a song together. I find that odd too. So that to me, and even though Drake and Jay-Z did a song together, I feel like that verse was just sent over. Like it's not like Drake and Jay-Z were in the studio together. So I just, you know, he unliked the tweet, but I mean, he liked it and they picked it up. You know, somebody found it and screenshotted it. So it's like you liked this tweet for a reason. So anyway, this is very interesting stuff. So please like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys can know when I'm dropping another video. Well, I'll be back. Bye for now, my lovely gems.